My name is Aaron Smyth. I own North 53 Construction. We're a residential construction company that does anything on a personal property.
Cool. So before joining the mastermind, what challenges were you facing with your business?
The biggest thing was just volume of calls coming in. The prior amount of work was always by word of mouth. That can dry up quick enough. So it's just volume of leads coming in.
Cool. And what ultimately made you decide to join the mastermind?
Just to expand the pool in which I'm getting leads from, the ability to use Facebook and Instagram to get the leads coming in, to get my name out there was yeah, it's kind of the driving force.
What hesitations did you have about joining initially?
Just general skepticism, see Facebook ads all the time, and whether they work or not, everyone can throw an ad out there. Whether or not it actually comes to fruition and is productive, that's set by the market and other people. So it's a bit of a leap of faith that it's gonna work.
During the mastermind, uh, what aspects of the mastermind have been most valuable to you in the time you've been here? Was it the additional training, the templates, the community, or was it personalized support like this?
I'd be the personalized support. Like I swing a hammer for a reason. So uh, the ability to put all of the behind the scenes infrastructure together would have been completely outside my capacity. And yeah, the one-on-one help was probably the biggest.
Roughly how much have you spent on ad spend so far? And how much prospective projects or estimates have you scheduled so far?
Yeah, so about $1,800 spent, and I've got $200,000 worth of estimates out there pending.
Awesome. So most people join because they want to book more work for their contracting business. But there are a lot of options out there for what they could do, right? They could pay a marketing agency to do it for them. They could pay per lead on sites like Thumbtack, Angie's, Homestars. They could try and figure it all out on their own, or obviously they could work with us, the marketing mastermind. What do you think makes the marketing mastermind stand out over the other options in general?
the uh, the mindset of the almost working yourself out of work, that it was the within the, I believe, the first pitch from the commercial, that it's the goal to make the contractor self-sufficient in their own marketing, because a lot of these other places, and I've explored some of these options, they do make you reliant on them, and at any given point they can pull the plug. So being completely reliant on them, it becomes like a necessity. Whereas the marketing mastermind, if their goal is to work themselves out of a client because they have made that client self-sufficient, that's it's a decent thing to stand on, because if it works, chances of questions, or if you were to have something new come up, hey, you want to try this new product we have, or this new system we have, much more inclined to re-up than blindly swing at another thing.
How do you feel about the future of your business now compared to before you joined?
I'm like quite positive about it, just on the sheer volume of work coming in, because or like leads coming in, because without leads there is no work. And you can always, just because a lead comes in doesn't make you obliged to take the work. So it's the more leads that come in, the more selective you can be as to which jobs you can or don't want to take.
For the amount you invested to join the mastermind, would you say it was worth it?
Yeah, yeah, mainly on the part of how easy you guys made it to work with all of the kind of like the behind the scenes infrastructure. Again, I wouldn't have been able to piece two of these blocks together myself, let alone the rest of it. So how easy you guys set all that stuff up, and then the support you put in afterwards to um, you know help teach how it all works is yeah, makes the money, I think, well spent.
I guess the last question I'd have for you here is, if someone was on the fence about getting our help, like what advice would you give them? What would you tell them if they would ask you?
Well, I'd definitely recommend the you guys. It's anybody can YouTube stuff and try to work through it on their own. But when you have somebody who's kind of already worked out bugs and kinks and selling you like an ironed out system, um, like that's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I totally agree.